Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to Fascinating Football. My name is Summer Fields, and today we are kicking off from Lille accepting Manchester United former bid worth 50 million euros for Lile Leny Yoro. It's good to be here. Uh, once, once, uh, once this transfer season kick-started on the 14th of last month, I just thought that everything will be very, very slow. Yes, it is slow because we are not hearing of Manchester City in the transfer market. No Liverpool, no Arsenal. I think yes, you can get Arsenal with the Calafiori deal, but every other transfer in Europe is centered on one club currently now, who are busy, who are trying to remodernize, restructure their club, which is Manchester United. Real Madrid have gotten Kylian Mbappe. I think they are trying to see if they could get Lile Euro, which United wants to hijack, and also they are trying to see if they can also sign Alfonso Davies. So I think the transfer market has not really heating up in terms of the top club, apart from United, who are trying to restructure their club and get the right players in priority areas on the pitch. So let's move on to let's start from the Leny Euro deal itself, because Man United 50 million euro bid for Leny Euro accepted by Lille. Lille have accepted this transfer. This news just broken yesterday from the Athletic and Fabrizio Romano, that Manchester United formal bid worth 50 million euro for Leny Euro has been accepted by Lille. Lille insists with Euro to accept Man United as it is the best proposal on their table. Leny Euro has always given priority to Real Madrid, waiting for them. Decision up to Euro. So it is up to the player to accept the United deal. If he talks to United, because already he has been given the green light by his club to speak to Manchester United, and he would speak to them on his own terms. Now, remember that 2 weeks ago, Leny Yoro sent a message to Liverpool, United, and other clubs that his heart is with Real Madrid, is made up to go to Real Madrid. Now, as United has presented this 50 million euro deal for Lille, and Lille have accepted it, is the best option for Lille. So, but what is the best option for the player? The player best option is, I want to go to Real Madrid. He's 18 years of age, and if he doesn't accept this deal, that means next season he will be a free agent, and Lille will not get money. Such a bargain. Like, they won't even get anything as a free agent. They won't get anything for Lile Euro. So, what is the best option for the player? To take this United deal, everybody has a win-win situation. Gets his personal terms, most likely the same thing as what he will get at Real Madrid, because United we should be able to study his contract, or what Madrid have given to him, and hopefully everybody smile to the bank. So the win-win situation is what I just mentioned. Now it will favor the club, it will favor the player. Yes, probably because his heart is in Real Madrid, so he might not fancy going to United. But United have a wonderful project. If he could listen to United, I think they will get that deal done. He's a wonderful player, a wonderful center back at age 18. Just like the way Madrid signed Varane at age 19. I think they're getting an updated Varane now at age 18. So I just think that this guy should just take the United deal. For me, I'm not being greedy as a United fan, but knowing fully well that if he takes that deal, it will really augur well for him, and his development will be rapid. Yes, Real Madrid needs to replace Nacho. They need to replace some defenders that are leaving the club. But what is paramount is that the player is happy, the selling club is happy that he's not losing one of its best on a free transfer. Just like we saw Kamavinga left Lille as well to Real Madrid. It's the same thing as well. The Madrid wants to do. Madrid are relaxed, according to report. They are not really bothered about it. Florentino Perez is relaxed. The club is relaxed, and they know what they want from the player. They have already agreed personal terms with the player. That contract has been tabled to them, but they can only pay 20 million euros for him. That's what they have told Lille. But Lille are looking for something much more higher, and that is why you don't allow players to go into the last year of their contract. You don't allow them to go into the last year of their contract. That is what I think. If you allow players to go into the last year of their contract, then you are in trouble. You find it so difficult to keep these players in your club. So for those watching us currently now, I can see some people watching us. I can see some quite good numbers. Please kindly subscribe to Fancy Football. Hit the like button. Hit the notification bell for more updates. Please subscribe to Fancy Football and help the channel grow if you like what we are doing. So tell me what you think about this Euro deal. Will it happen or will it not happen? Will Euro go to United, or will he just sit back and see if Real Madrid can up their price to let there about 50 or 40 million euros? Then it's a win-win for both Lille and the player and Real Madrid. Or he goes to Manchester United. So United are waiting for the player now. What will happen is what we don't really know from the player perspective and his representative. We need answers from the player, though he has given an answer 2 weeks ago that his mind is all set to go to Real Madrid. So let's see. And notwithstanding also, with respect to the defensive priority for United, they are looking at Brantwaite separately. They are looking at, on the other hand, they are also looking at Mateo Delete separately as well. So all these players, they are really looking at to see if they could bring in one or two into the club. So if they can get Brantwaite, Yoro, and Delete plus Martinez, then they can do away with the likes of Lindelof from that team. So I think that is what United are really looking at going forward. So from the Euro deal to Mason Greenwood. So for this deal, United have accepted £27 million proposal or bid, formal bid from Olympique Marseille. Now Marseille and the player are talking about personal terms, but there are some rancor within the city of Marseille now currently as we speak, in which the mayor said he will speak to the president of Olympique Marseille not to sign Mason Greenwood. We know there are petitions all around from other people that they don't want to see Greenwood in the city of Marseille, but the club wants him. De Zerbi wants him. I think it's good for the club. He has proven himself. He has made mistakes as a young player, as a teenager, which every teenager, especially for those that are talking out there, they've also made mistakes in life. He has made mistakes and he has regretted those mistakes, and he's correcting them, or he has corrected them. So, though not found guilty by the court in the UK, the United internal review also found one or two things, and that's why they have to let him go last season on loan when this whole issue came out. And also, this season they want to sell him for £27 million plus some add-ons attached to it. I think it's a good deal for United. It's a good deal for United, and I think United should take that deal. I think Mason Greenwood and United should take that deal. United will take that deal. They have accepted the deal. They will take the deal, and hopefully we will see what will happen going forward with this deal with regards to what people in Marseille are saying. So if you look at the Athletic, Marseille have reached an agreement with Manchester United to sign Mason Greenwood, although the proposal move remains subject to the forward approval. Now, we are hearing that Mason Greenwood also wants this deal to happen. He wants this deal to happen. And I think that this deal will happen, whether the people at the city of Marseille likes it or not. It will happen, and hopefully we'll see Greenwood in Marseille for good. He will leave United officially for £27 million. I think it's a good deal. If they can get this deal across the line, if United can get this deal across the line, then I think it will be Uhuru for everybody involved, for Greenwood and his family, for Marseille, and for the city of Marseille as well. I think they need a player like this to play for them. Yeah, like I said, he has made mistakes. Mistakes are bound there to happen, especially when you have young players that are coming up. They make mistake. So it is not it's not that I'm cutting a slack for him or I'm making excuses for him, but that's how life is. Some make mistake and some go on to become world champions, go up to become a legend in football. But I think his life has chosen that path for him. So that is where we are now. So let's talk about. Do you think the people of Marseille are right? Please chat up with me. Send me a message anonymously. I can, if you don't want me to read your name, I can just read your message. Hopefully, and it will be okay. So, do you think the people of Marseille are right that they don't want to in Greenwood in the city of Marseille? And what justification do they have for that? So let's talk about it. Let's see if we can have a discussion around this Greenwood of a thing. So let's move on. We are gradually moving to the permanent side when it comes to this report. So let's look at Chelsea. Chelsea have been signing players. I think they've signed 7 players so far in the transfer market, and they've let some go on the other way. So they've signed 7 players. They've let about 4 or 5 go on the other part. And hopefully they will keep on doing business. We see that Chelsea opened Karim Adeyemi talks with Dortmund. Okay, Chelsea are interested in signing Karim Adeyemi. I don't know how strong this story is, but news network out there, sporting news like the BBC, etc., are carrying this news. So who are we not to talk about it, not to talk about this story? They are picking up these stories. News outlets are picking up this story. So who are we not to talk about it? Who are we? So let's see. So Karim was one of the standout players for Dortmund last season, especially in the Champions League on their route to the final. We saw the way he was deployed on the left-hand side. We saw the way he did really played in the semi-final, first leg and second leg, and also in the final against Real Madrid. But I just think that he's still not a finished article because he got a lot of chances last time out and couldn't really bury those chances. So I don't think it's a finished article, but this is where we are now. So this is Bill from Germany. This is a very reliable source of news outside Sky. Very reliable source of news. Let's see. So the news said that the Premier League club Chelsea are keen on Borussia Dortmund star Karim Adeyemi. Yes, they've already made contact with the club, with the player as well. They want to see if there's a possibility for them to sign this player. And if there's a possibility, then they could sign him. So this is what I think. I think that Chelsea are just trying to open that door for them to see if they could get him. He's a wonderful player, very, very energetic, very, very vibrant. Like I always say, I like vibrant players. I like players that put all in a football match, even though they will not play 90 minutes, but in the 70 minutes that they will play, in the 10 minutes that they will play, they will put all their own in that match. So I just think that is a good deal if Chelsea can make it happen. It's a wonderful player. I think it's a player that suits their profile. It's a player that can really take them far. So let's see what is centered on this deal. Let's see what is going to happen between Chelsea and Karim Adeyemi and Borussia Dortmund. If Borussia Dortmund accept the proposal, I think it's good money for them. They can push this money elsewhere to see. I think for me, Karim Adeyemi, if you tell me how much will it be on in the market, he will go for 40 million pounds, 50 million pounds, or thereabout 60 million euros. Can Chelsea afford that? Can they really go into this transfer and say, and he hit them just and say, we want him for 40, 50, 60 million euros? That's left for them to do that deal. So that's what I think. So let's go. Finally, on the transfer, on the Done Deal show is that don't even the big. We remember Donny van de Beek that came into United in 2020. He was signed by Ed Woodward, but he was surplus to requirement under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He didn't really had a very wonderful seasons out. He went to Everton on loan, came back, went to Eintracht Frankfurt on loan, the same thing. I just think that he was a player that had great potential. He had good potential, great potential. So, but he didn't. Those potential were not really realized or harnessed by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, also by Erik ten Hag as well. It wasn't really part of the ten Hag plan as well. So, but he's going to Girona, the runners-up of the Spanish La Liga next season. He'll be going there not on loan but on a permanent deal, and a deal that looks strange according to some sporting analysts. It looks strange, 500,000 euros for a player that was proposed to have cost United almost 30 million pounds, but he's going for 500,000. But there are some add-ons, projected add-ons, possible add-ons for the amount of game he played, for the competition they are going to play in, wherever they stop. So for Donny van de Beek, I think it's a good one for him. And this was what he said. This was what he said as his farewell message. My dear Manchester United family, today is a memorable day as my adventure at the club comes to an end. I want to thank you all for your support throughout the years. From the moment we arrived at Manchester, we felt extremely welcome, and we are grateful for that. Thank you to everyone at the club for making us feel at home. A special thanks to all the fans that makes this year unforgettable. Besides that, football, the birthplace of our beside the football, the birthplace of our two children here ensures that Manchester will always have a special place in our heart. Good luck to everybody. We will meet again. So I think it's a good one for Van de Beek. Van de Beek is on his way out. I think he's already left the club. I think for me, I feel sad for Van de Beek. It didn't really happen for him, but United, with the club signing him, and they couldn't really give him the thing he needed most, which is playing time at the club and enjoying football. So for Van de Beek, we'll continue to wish him all the best as he moved from Manchester United to Girona in Spain. And hopefully, who knows? Who really knows? Something will happen for him in Girona. It didn't happen for him in United, but it might happen for him in Girona. Thank you, Van de Beek, for being part of the United family. And hopefully, something will happen for you. So, guys, tell me what you think about all this news we've brought to you now on the transfer talk today. So there are other news, other stories that are making headlines currently as we speak. A lot of stories making headlines as we speak. We know that West Ham are interested in signing Aston Villa 20 years old Colombia forward Jonah Durham. We also know that Manchester United have verbally agreed terms with Bayern Munich for 24 years old Netherlands defender Michele de Ligt. We also know going forward that Serie A side Juventus remains interested in signing Manchester United winger Jadon Sancho, and Sancho is only interested in joining Juventus. That is what it is now. Since Borussia Dortmund cannot make that deal, Sky reports that Juventus are interested in him, and on the other hand, Sancho is only interested in moving to Juventus. So something needs to happen there. The £40 million deal needs to happen there. So then Spanish winger Nico Williams, 21 years of age, who is attracting interest from Liverpool, Chelsea, Bayern Munich, and Barcelona, has a 55 million to 58 million euro release clause in his Bilbao contract. So this is what it is out there. So if anybody clubs that feels that they want Nico Williams, they can go for him. Barcelona president Laporte have said that he wants to make the deal happen, but is it possible for that deal to happen? The deal to happen? So let's see what will happen. Then finally, Swedish defender Victor Lindelof, 29 years of age, could leave Manchester United this summer. because of lack of game over the last 2 seasons. So let's see what will happen with that. With Victor Lindelof going into this summer. Let's see if he could get that playing time in it. So let's see. So like I said, send in your comments. We are coming to the end of the show. It's a very short show. Send in your comments, please. I will continue to interact with you online on the comment section. If you think which of this deal will go through. Thank you for watching Fancy Football. Kindly subscribe, please. For those that are watching us, kindly subscribe on this channel. We are on 995, so we want to complete 1,000. Then we can move on from there. Thank you so much, and I'll see you when I see you tomorrow on the Transfer Talk.